What's up, you guys? Richie Strife with another video. This is going to be a very special video because today I'm going to be reviewing these 4 Banpresto Super Mario vinyl figures, and I'm super nostalgic towards these. These were the first Mario stuff I ever grew up with, that I ever got, and these were my first video game figures. Mario was the character that got me into video games. My first console was a Wii with New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I played that to death, and I eat up anything Mario. I love Mario. Mario, Sonic, and Zelda were my top 3 of my childhood. Then I got older, and then I also included, that's when I got into stuff like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. But for majority of my childhood, it was Mario, Sonic, and Zelda that carried it. So I'm really nostalgic towards these because I grew up with these. I actually own all of these, but since they were from childhood, a lot of them were beat up or had broken joints that don't move anymore because I glued them. Like I have this Toad, but this arm broke right out of the package. I remember I bought this Toad, and the arm broke out the package. So my Toad that I have has like a stuck arm, but I'll get into that when I review these. So I'm gonna start off with Mario. So coming in, looking at Mario, this is a really good sculpt. I mean, this is probably like the best sculpted Mario thing ever. Like to this day in action figures. It has them, literally this looks like it came straight out of the game. This looks exactly like the GameCube and Wii era Mario, which is my personal favorite Mario. That Mario is so cool. Like Mario just had so much like spunk to him that era. I love it. You can see that it's a little scuffed up. Because I got these all used. The hat is a lighter tone, like it looks like it got sun bleached. But I already own this Mario. This Mario did survive from my childhood ones, but I just wanted to rebuy it. It came with the set, and I wanted another one. I owned a lot of these. A lot of them broke, like with the arm, but these were actually pretty fragile figures. But I love them. I also own the bootleg of this one, which came in like those bags. I also have that one. So I own a lot of these. I'm really familiar with this Mario. Only articulation would be the arms. A lot of these just mainly move at the arms. Some at the most. Mario's the only one from the set, besides like Donkey Kong and Wario, that don't move the head. I do own those figures too. Like I said, I already own all of these. But yeah, I mean, it's a good job. It served my childhood. Still to this day looks really great. And yeah, I mean, a pose I like doing with this one a lot was this one, because it looks like he's jumping with the wahoo, that. So this was my main pose I did with him most of the time. And yeah, it's a really great Mario figure. It holds up really well, and I'm glad with it. Coming up, looking at Luigi, the one I got in particular has like a slanted, like bent head, and it's really loose. But the listing said that it was loose. I already knew what I was getting into. And the Luigi's head broke so much. I remember I owned it, and the head would just always break on a lot of them. And the one I own right now, besides this one of them has a broken arm, like an arm that came off. I don't even know how this happened. These arms would come off a lot. I don't know where the other one's at. It's somewhere. I just don't know where. So I wanted to rebuy this one. And this was the one I wanted to rebuy the most because the other one that I have, his arm is glued on because it broke, and the head is glued on. So yeah, I'm going to be just having these mostly on a shelf. I'll probably buy them again because I own so many of these. I'm so nostalgic towards them. But like Mario, has arms that move all the way. The head, it has articulates. And comparing him to Mario, perfect scale. These look literally right out of the renders. I love it. These are really good. And yeah, he's a pretty good Luigi figure. I really like it. Probably my favorite Luigi figure. Like again, these are probably my favorite Mario figures because I'm so nostalgic towards them, and the sculpts are just great. So coming in, looking at the Yoshi, this one, again, like the other one's a great sculpt. Looks like it came right out of the render, right out the games. He does have more articulation. He has the most articulation out of all of them because his arms move. They don't have a full 360 like Mario and Luigi's, just because his cheeks get in the way. But they do move. His feet move, which is so cool. They could have easily just made it so that they don't move, but they do. And you can get him like in some cool, cute sitting poses, which looks really nice. I'm a big fan of that. And his head moves, so it does a full 360, which is to be expected. Really great Yoshi figure. I do have the re-release. I have the re-release of these of the Luigi, the Mario, and the Yoshi. It was made by a company like called Goldie. And the Yoshi that I have, like, he's like doing a pose. He's stuck in a pose. It looks really good, but they did change this Yoshi when Goldie remade these or republished them. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna do a comparison towards it right now so you guys can see if I can find it. So I was able to find it. I have a lot of my Mario stuff is mostly like in boxes, like protected in boxes and stuff, because I don't have room on it for my shelf that I currently have. But you can see it's a lot more brighter compared to the muted colors of this one, and I like both of them. Both of them are cute. They look just like Yoshi. I like that they did this because this is like an actual render, and it looks great. They look really cute. And yeah, I just thought that was really cool. I love this Yoshi figure. I love both of these. Yoshi's just so cute. So looking at Toad, this is my favorite Toad figure. It looks just like the like again, these are my favorite Mario figures. He just looks so good. I love the smile. His head moves. I tried cleaning these up to the best of my abilities, but I couldn't get, like, I don't know if this is marker 1, his hand. Looked like he like just beat someone to death with his right arm, but I'll take that rather than it being stuck. And yeah, it looks really good. Really good Toad sculpt. Toad sculpt. I can't say that right. And here he's compared to the real Nintendo one. He is 4 inches. I'm pretty sure this one's like 3.5 inches. And yeah, this is a really good Toad figure. This one specifically has the same articulation as this one, just that the arms are like on little hinges. And yeah, I like both these in their own right. I think they're really cool, but this one's my favorite. And I don't like how Jakks Pacific makes like the skin tone on their figures. I don't think it's picking it up in the camera, but Jakks Pacific makes like the skin tone more peachy on their figures, and I'm not a big fan. I like the more paler colors. So overall, these figures are great. So nostalgic towards these. They don't have that much articulation because we weren't really spoiled back then like how we are now with all the articulation and stuff. This is what we had, and it served its purpose. These are so nostalgic. I still love these till this day. I just love these figures. 10 out of 10. Like, these were my childhood. I love these. And like I said, Goldie did do some other characters in the line, like this Koopa Troopa that wasn't part of the original line. There's a Donkey Kong that I do have. I don't have it on me right now. It's like on my shelf. But yeah, these were the first original waves other than Donkey Kong. And now I'm going to get into a quick size comparison. I'm going to be using Mario for this just so you can get an idea. So I wanted to compare him first to another vinyl figure that I love, Naked Peter Griffin. 10 out of 10 figure. I don't even gotta say why he's a 10 out of 10. 100 out of 10 figure. And yeah, they scale pretty much how I imagined Peter and Mario coming together. And I think these were made during like around the same time, like 2007, something like that. And yeah, they scale really great together. Love these. Has the same articulation as a Mario line for the most part with the head and the arms. And yeah, these are really nice looking figures. I really love vinyl figures. 2 more comparisons. Jakks Pacific movie Sonic. And yeah, you can tell these are bigger than your Jakks figures because these also scale with Mario. But he does scale well with the Sonic 3 figures. They scale literally almost perfectly, probably just perfect. See, these look like they go along together, like they scale well. So yeah, he does scale with the Sonic Movie 3 figures. And one last thing I wanted to say, there are so many bootlegs of these, like I said before. This is a bootleg of the Goldie version, which has movable head. And this is a Wario Mario. And I like these because a little bit more than the originals because the hats move, which is so cool. It would have been so cool if this one did it, but I get why. And yeah, there's so many different bootlegs of these. I have a bunch of bootlegs. And I'm just so nostalgic. I just love these type of Mario figures. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice one.